All right, John, a once-in-a-lifetime trip is just around the corner for 32 Gannon students and 2 faculty members who will be heading west on February 7th.
It is the 5th year in a row Gannon University is taking its annual trip to the Super Bowl. Tonight, our Caleb Yager is here in the studio with us. Caleb, you talked to some of them who will be leaving on this big trip. What does their itinerary look like for this group?
Yeah, good evening, Mike and Eva. It will be non-stop. From hands-on training to panels with professionals to touring Las Vegas. A busy few days, to say the least, for these Gannon students. But this is a picture from last year's trip surrounding the Lombardi Trophy. This was from Super Bowl 57 last year. And it's certainly a trip that students will never forget.
A tradition that sends local students to a national stage. A once-in-a-lifetime trip.
We go to the Super Bowl, we work during the Super Bowl week, and we go to some networking events and do the typical tourist stuff as well.
This is the 5th year in a row that Dr. Eric Brownlee has taken Gannon students to the Super Bowl. This time around, 32 students and 2 faculty members will get to network, photograph memories, attend conferences, and take in the sights and sounds of the host city.
Students really love the experience, and it's usually a life-changing experience because they make friends on the trip, they get to see celebrities, they get to interact with NFL employees.
A hands-on experience at the highest watched sporting event in the United States, where students get to learn what it's really like to work in sports.
Previously working in sports, I realized that you really need to work and physically kind of, do the thing to actually get the jobs.
For senior Nina DePlacido, this is her very first trip to the Super Bowl.
I've heard that it is a life-changing experience. You get to see a lot of stuff that you don't get to see just sitting at home.
In the meantime, students have been receiving training and doing fundraisers for the Erie Otters as a way to prepare for the big game.
Even there, you already get to see how much work goes into a sporting event and the long hours, and that was a really great opportunity to start kind of getting the feel for what a sports event is like.
Dr. Brownlee said their game day schedule starts by catching a bus at 1:30 a.m., arriving at the stadium by 3 a.m., and then they work the game. A lot of hours put in, but spent at a pretty well-known event. Live in the studio, Caleb Yager, Erie News Now.